Yeah, I mean, Hypno's probably been watching most of the matches. They've obviously participated in one so far, but they actually have their full 5-man team, it looks like, here today, so we should be seeing some good stuff from them. And we have the Hypno team entering grid now, currently with a Caracal Navy, a Scythe Fleet issue, an Osprey Navy issue, a Raven, and a Scythe. So they've got a total of 49 points for their composition, so if this comes into a complete stalemate with no one dying, we can see what happens. Okay, we have the we have the Pango team coming in. So we've got Brutix, Excrin Navy issue, Augur Navy issue, Brutix Navy issue.
Definitely going well with the Navy issues this round. Your Hypno's team actually looks pretty interesting here. We've got Osprey Navy issue, a Scythe Fleet issue, a Caracal Navy issue, the Raven and Scythe. So we have decent DPS capabilities there with the Navy issue ships. The Scythe will probably be primaried as the Logi. It's also their team captain.
Yep. From their team composition, it looks like the Pango team is just waiting for another one of their teammates to arrive. They've still got 12 points left, and there it is. And Excura there. That adds them up to a total of 47 points. So not a very accurate points value, but hopefully they can get some kills and not die. Again, the team captain actually Desiree in the Excura, so we got team captains Logi on both sides.
It's interesting how the Pangolin team landed right on 0. And keeping their Execura back, obviously, would be the better choice there. Yorker was also sitting back away from his team as well.
Yep, so it looks like the Brutix is Blaster Fit, and we're going to get the countdown underway. And we are off for match 3 of day 2. Pangolin Showdown versus Hypno. A lot of links going off. These are Blaster Fit Brutix and Brutix Navy issues. Excra Navy taking a fair amount of damage. Augur Navy issue is beelining straight for that Raven. Actually beelining straight for the Scythe. They do not want him to get away. A lot of scrams going off everywhere.
That Osprey is scrammed. I believe he is stamped as well. He is getting absolutely hammered on by the... Pangolins has definitely given it a good run.
Yorku in the Scythe is doing an amazing job keeping himself alive, keeping the rest of his team alive. The Excra Navy issue from Simux is taking a fair amount of damage. He's in half armor. Augur Navy issue is going down to 15% armor. I think that could be it for Hypno. It could be the win in the bag for Hypno right now. Yorku doing an amazing job keeping himself alive. He managed to get out of his scram from that Brutix Navy, from that Augur Navy issue. Did have him scrammed. Beautiful job, Augur Navy issue going down. First side fleet taking a fair amount of damage on the side of Hypno. But the lack of a battleship DPS, I think, is really hurting Pangolin here.
We've got the two Brutixes beating on the Scythe fleet issue.
There is reps being applied from Yorku and the Scythe, but I don't think it's enough.
There he goes. There's the Scythe fleet down, so it's 1 for 1. Lady Karen taking a significant beating here in the Osprey Navy issue. She is bled shield. She is now down into losing some armor.
Yep, and there goes Lady Karen. This has turned its way all the way around. Yorku and the Scythe is still alive, but they can't contain this DPS. They need to get on that Excra.
Brotuck in
and
the
Caracal is now scram.
Yorku is doing an amazing job here. Brotuck is not losing any shield whatsoever here. He's starting to bleed a little, but Yorku is just holding his own there as a Logi pilot.
They really need to get on this Excra and take him down, because at the moment the DPS from these three really short-range blaster boats is just wrecking through the sides. I think this Raven needs to try and take out that Excra and then maybe move on to the Brutix or the Brutix Navy. Yorku's been doing a fantastic job of keeping himself out of scram range. And now it is onto the Raven. Let's see if these 3 battle cruisers, or 2 battle cruisers and 1 blaster cruiser can break through the Raven under side reps. There is plenty of shield maintenance bots out there as well.
The Raven seems to be holding his own for a while here. We'll see if he can actually break off any of that DPS that's on him.
Excra is going down. Excra is going down 25% armor, 22. He's repping a little bit. That Raven really needs to keep DPS on that Excra. Yorku in the side is no longer repping the Raven. Oh, he is again. If this Excra goes down, I think this Raven is going to be able to win the match for them.
He's been heavily neutered out here. With the Logi drones on him though, he might be able to pull it off. The Raven is nearly in armor.
Yeah, that Raven is going down. I think York has burnt out way too far out of his shield rep. He's coming back in now to try and save his buddy of the Raven. I don't know if it's going to work. He's bleeding Carl pretty quickly.
With the two Brutix and the Execure on them with blasters, I'm surprised that he's still alive. There he goes.
And there goes the Raven, and he is scrammed as well. Oh, he broke the scram! Turn on that MWD. Oh, he's re-scrammed. I've done that so many times. We break the scram, but you don't turn on your MWD quick enough. Really unfortunate match there. That was such a seesaw game.
Yeah, there comes the Brutix, here comes the rain.
I think that was one of the closest, one of the most tense matches we've actually seen. That was very, very close. As far as with 4 ships still alive and everyone dead on the other side, that was such a close match. Really, really good job from both sides.
The added benefit of having the fleet boosts on grid as well would have made a significant